This is a quick video on what to expect when joining us for yoga classes in the next couple weeks. Right now we are open for a few classes for members only and very limited. So 5 people per class and 1 teacher. So those 5 who can come to class must pre-register, and if you have to cancel, I've got to let you know. If you have to cancel, please do so before 2 hours of the class time. So if you cancel within 2 hours or you don't show for a class that you're signed up for, you will be charged $15 just as a way to say, hey, space is still limited, and I've had to deny a few people already who asked to get in, and I hate doing that. So I want to make sure that all the spots are filled. We've only got 5, and I'll share with you what to do when you join us for class. So when you join, the front doors will be open. So you'll walk in and you'll go over to this little table over here. The table will have hand sanitizer and a waiver that you'll fill out. So you'll grab the waiver and then head over to one of 3 spots. That chair right there, the chair over here, or right where I am, where this blue X is. So we've got 3 blue X's, and in the lobby you'll be asked to wear masks. So in the lobby and when walking around, please wear a mask. It'll be required. You can take your mask off when you are on your yoga mat in the yoga studio, on your mat only when we're practicing. Otherwise, you please put on your mask when you're walking around or taking your shoes off, that kind of stuff. So I will be wearing a mask the whole time that I'm teaching, at least for a while. We'll see how it goes. And so you'll pick an X, and we only have 3 spots in the lobby, so that means if those 3 spots are filled, I ask that you wait outside until someone is completely ready and leaves and goes into the studio. So 3 people in the lobby, 5 people into the studio. Let's go walk into the studio and I'll tell you about how that goes. But first of all, actually, the waiver that you have to sign out, if you can answer yes to any of these questions, I would ask that you please not come to practice. So if you have a cough, fever, if you've been in any high-risk areas, if you know anyone with COVID, and you have to also sign the bottom to acknowledge that you know the risk. And you'll have to fill this out before every class, not just once, every class. So this is different than our original waiver that you all signed out when you started here. So let's go to the studio. In the studio, we've got a blue tape line. You see that long line? Basically, that's the walk path to the bathroom. So right away, if you need to use the facilities, walk back there, stay on this side of the blue line. This side of the blue line is also where the teacher is going to set up. So once everyone else is set up, the teacher will come in last to set up. And this area right here is a space that the teacher can walk left and right. So we are going to be facing not the front, but the left side of the room. So you will then place your mat on one of these blue squares, or not square, blue corners. So the blue corners are in a line down the way about 8 feet apart each. And they are 6 feet from the long blue tape line. So everyone's got a good distance apart. And once you have your mat set up, and everyone's in their places, the teacher will set up and we'll start our practice. If you're one of the first 3 in, you will also be one of the first 3 to leave. Then the next 2, the last 2 who arrived, will also be the last 2 to leave. So the last 2 will stay on your mat until the first 3 have left the yoga studio. You'll also notice, of course, no props. So we are saying right now, no props are available. Please bring your own. So you'll have to bring your own mat. If you have blocks or want to use blocks, please bring your own. If you have a strap, bring a strap. I don't really want you bringing blankets or bolsters, as those are bigger, heavier type of stuff, and I want us to limit what we bring into the studio. So limit your personal items, and also come prepared to practice. So wear your yoga clothes, so you don't have to go in the bathroom and change, or limiting your time off of your yoga mat. So I want us to, as quickly as possible, go from outside to on your yoga mat, take your shoes off, fill out the waiver. I might even put the waivers outside, who knows, and on your mat, and we'll practice. So that's that, and I hope that's understandable, and I can't wait to see you again.